more undeniable than a thumbprint. We got our fingerprints all over the world, and the sports world especially. Here on Disqualified Opinions, we are back. Another week, another fresh set of hot topics here in the man cave. The good brothers are here with me. What's up, fellas?
What's going on? Hey, somebody fix them WNBA ladies' room, please.
Oh, yeah, because that's terrible.
Come on now. They're still part of the NBA. Treat them as such. Let's go.
I mean, that whole thing is a complicated issue, and they got them on like a high school
campus,
right? Yeah, it's IMG. I mean, they also a prep school, but I mean,
IMG is not a high school. It is a college.
It is
the way it's set up. I'm just saying.
I mean, well, if it's a college, that should let you know what the rooms look like, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's just bad. Help them ladies out. Get them.
They can't get a hotel.
They got
decent hotel.
I guess with they need something that's closed in that can't be accessed by people. But I don't know. It's bad. And to all the WNBA women sitting out, I wholeheartedly understand.
Shout out to Jamal Crawford. Got signed. Mike Beasley might follow.
He did. He going.
He signed.
First, I thought they said they was bringing him in at first. Shout out to J.R. Smith signing. That's the only people I think.
Kenny Smith.
Hit the blunt one time for JR. Smoke your problems away because we need it. What's up, Roz? What we talking about today?
So today we just giving y'all some brief little NFL stuff. We're going to run through a couple quick topics. Let y'all know what's going on in the world. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Today, guys, we're going to start off with the elephant in the room. The 12-year, $503 million contract signed by Patrick Mahomes.
Well, it's 10 years. The last two was his rookie deal.
Yeah, he got 2 years left on his rookie deal. It was an extension of 10 years. The total contract, he can earn up to $502.63 million with incentives and things like that kicked in for everybody that don't know. How you guys feel?
Is that $500 million for those at home?
That's $500 million.
Okay, all right. With the B?
With the B.
With
okay.
the B.
I had to ask.
This is first of all, this is history. This is
high sports contract.
Yeah, literally. My only issue with this, even though, like I said, this is history, that is a long time to commit yourself. Not saying that he can't do it, but that is a very long time to commit yourself to one team.
I don't think he sees the whole 10 years of the contract.
How long do you think it's going to take them to redo a deal if he doesn't see the whole 10?
Five to 6 years. Yeah. 5 to 6.
That's a lot of money.
You don't really get paid for being the best no more. You really just get paid for being the next up. Now, I don't think
the next contract
a team is going to top this. Yeah,
not for a while. So it'll be.
I think people will kind of fall kind of like a little bit underneath. But yeah, I don't see him playing out this full contract. I'll give him 6 years before he tries to go back to the table for renegotiation. The NFL will just be a completely different place in 6 years, so I don't think that anybody can take a retrospect of this career. This contract we'll see his end. Plus, there's never been a 10-year contract that has ever seen the end of it.
It's like a baseball contract.
Yeah, it is.
And most of them don't see the end of the 10 years.
I think it's only 2 or 3 baseball players with a 10-year with a deal that's through the 2031 season.
Yeah,
it's like Mike Trout and maybe like 1 or 2 other people.
I think Albert Pujols is still
Christian Yelich. His isn't through 2031, but it's Christian Yelich, Mike Trout, and there's a third.
Okay, well I'm cool with those two then.
Yeah.
I'm cool with those two.
But on the topic of the contract, well deserved. He's the best quarterback in the game.
Absolutely.
They also structured it to be pretty team friendly over the course of the deal. His cap hits don't start getting crazy until way down the line.
I was about to ask who's under contract besides him and Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek. I think Tyreek
he
signed
just got
a 3 year. He got a 3-year extension. Yeah. So
smart man.
Tyreek, Travis Kelce, they're all on the contract for a while.
There's only them 3 that anybody
and
else.
And they play anybody on defense, right?
They just drafted Williams Hilaire. What's his name?
Yeah, Hilaire.
Clyde
Edwards-Hilaire.
Yeah. The
running back from LSU.
Yeah, so they got him for at least 4 years, and
I think their
offense is in a good place. If they can keep Tyrann and maybe add some pieces to that defense, they'll be in position to. They'll be in position to defend who?
Chris Jones.
I think that's the key for them to
if they can keep
winning.
If they can keep a defense together, because their defense in the first half of last year was terrible, and then they started playing really well.
Their defense played really well once Pat got hurt. I don't think they have a good. I think they have an average defense. I don't think they have an upper echelon like good defense or.
Yeah, they just need that average. Yeah, they got Pat on offense.
If they can just keep it there, they'll be in contention for Super Bowls every year, pretty much.
Because literally with Pat being quarterback, you can have a shootout literally any day. All you need is your defense to help stop at least 2 scoring drives.
As we saw in the playoffs, if you can go down 2-3 touchdowns, and Pat can make that difference up immediately.
Shout out to D-Hop. D-Hop said I could think of 24 reasons to pay him and 0 excuses or something like that. I forgot what he said exactly to quote him. He was talking about the score because he was down 24-0 when he was on the Texans. I don't know if that was a hype up to him or a shot at his old team. Probably
it was both. You were breaking down the numbers of how much he gets per season and
so this year he'll make 10.8. Next year he'll make 22.8. 2022 29.4. 2023 40.4. 2024 37.9. 2025 41.9. 2026 41.9. 2027, he makes 59.9.
That's what I was waiting on.
$60 million a year.
In a year. Then after that, in 2028, 44.5. 2029, 44.9. 2030 is 50.4, and 2031 is 52.4.
Now, I do think when the cap bounces back in another year, too, I do think the salary cap for quarterbacks will be around 40 anyway. So I think the terms are a little long, but the money isn't as bad when you really break it down.
The way
you know the cap will go up every year. So
I don't think nobody tops this, like we said earlier.
I just think again, like you said, with the length of the deal, should that number become standard for quarterbacks, you've now kind of pigeonholed yourself into a long-term deal where you don't really have leverage to
at all
get a new one.
10 years. I wanted to ask everybody. Ro, you kind of alluded to it previously months ago. You say he could be the GOAT. How many rings do you think he can get in 10 years? They're the favorites probably again with the Ravens and AFC.
Like I said, and as DC even elaborated on, if they can keep adding pieces to that defense, like I said, they have Pat. They just got the rookie running back. They signed Tyreek Hill. They got to worry about.
Harmon's only in his second year.
Exactly. Oh, what's the other fast dude they just got?
McCollum. He's only in the second year.
All they got to do is sign Kelsey.
Legion of Zoom is what they call those receivers.
All you got to do is have that defense decent.
Literally, they could be average.
Average defense.
They could finish 18th in the NFL and still win the Super Bowl.
Because Pat, that arm talent, that's why he got paid, the arm talent. The arm talent's not going anywhere.
They got a running back that can catch and
exactly.
run.
So I see them getting 2 more rings.
Just 2.
Over the next 12 seasons, I'll probably say 3. I'll say 3.
I think Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson will have some really good battles.
I do too.
Over the next 10 years.
This is
I
the
can
new
see Lamar
Peyton Manning
2 or 3 rings as well. If everything plays out well here.
I hope you're right.
But I think there'll be some other teams that'll, come up, be on the rise and things like that. There's always shockers. Luck is a part of sports. So you'll definitely see those things as well. My question to you guys is, how does this affect Dak and his contract talks?
It doesn't. Dak was never going to... So
Dak is not Pat.
Dak isn't Pat. He's not getting 45 a year. But I do think he now has a little more leverage to say at least give him 40.
He's only asking for a 4-year deal. He wants to be able to re-up in 4 years.
Which is smart.
Smart man.
Shout
out to Dak.
I'm pretty sure he wants 4 years, 160, because that's $40 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
I give him that right now.
I probably would go, if I'm Jerry Jones, I would go closer to 38.
38 is my max if I'm Jerry right
I'm
now.
giving him 44 for 160.
You
giving it
you like Dak more than everybody
4
else,
for 160 for a guy that's going to win. First of all,
I'm giving him 38.
Forget this play. He's going to be a great company guy. He's going to do the right things on and off the field. He's going to be the perfect CEO for your company, which quarterback
So you
is.
would do it. You think it's a good investment?
Here's my question to
years?
you.
I think so.
You just named all those things. You know the one thing you didn't name? Win.
He does win. He doesn't lose. They don't lose because of him.
You got any rings?
A lot of people don't have rings.
Wins.
Phillip Rivers doesn't have rings. What is that
wins.
saying?
I mean, I didn't. I thought. What Phillip Rivers got? 20,
Phillip Rivers is a Hall of
25
Famer, and he doesn't have any rings.
He got playoff wins.
Barely. But anyway,
The man 1 and 2.
that's neither here nor there. Peyton Manning struggled a lot, and his
Oh, you already know. I
career
think he a
getting-
choke artist. That's why I give me Drew Brees over Peyton
and Drew
Manning.
Brees only has one, and so does Aaron Rodgers. I'm
We'll
just
talk about
saying,
that later.
Dak has the talent. He's good off the field. 4 for 160. If hypothetically, I'm giving it to him.
He had a really good start to the season. I think he ended the season very
I
poorly.
think if you look at his game log, he was pretty consistent. That's just me.
After Thanksgiving. it
Like
was
I said, I
Yeah,
did
I thought
some
the
digging.
Second half.
No, Thanksgiving was in the second half. He balled out.
The
He played.
more
He balled
my
out.
thing is, so like for Dak to be successful, I really do think that running game has to work. Because like I said, I was doing some digging a long time ago. The more he throws the ball, they lose. Like if
that's a lot of quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson threw the ball 50 times in a playoff game.
But Lamar Jackson never throws the ball more than like 30. Dak does, but when Dak throws over 40 times, they lose.
But what about
I
the
think if you
times
look
they're
at the
playing from
statistic,
behind
though,
or their
if a
defense is
if a
giving up a
quarterback is
lead?
throwing 40, 50 times a game, they are losing. You don't want your quarterback throwing that much. I don't want
So you
Tom
wouldn't
Brady.
give
I
him
don't
that
want
deal?
Peyton
You wouldn't
Manning.
give him
I don't want
for
anybody.
160?
Drew Brees. I don't want them
Probably
throwing
a little
that
bit
much.
less. Just because he can't go, he cannot like, he can't win it all by himself.
I need a title game. If you can get me to a title
Okay,
game,
can we
bro.
bring up the top highest paid quarterbacks? Because I'm going to destroy your argument because a lot of them aren't winning much either, I'm sure.
I mean,
Talking about highest per year salary.
Yeah,
yeah,
the
but
quarterback.
are you going to deny
Russell
the fact
Wilson?
that so
I'll
you,
give you
so
Russ.
me
I'm
saying that
giving
they
you
suck? I will say
I'm not
they
saying
suck
that they
too, though.
suck. I'm just saying Dak is probably just as good, if not better, or his production is just as good, and he deserves some of what they're getting.
Okay, Russ.
He's
two.
not better than Russ, but he's
Ben
good.
Roethlisberger is
He's
3.
better than Ben right now.
I mean,
is
rings
better.
He's
Ben
better
got.
than Ben.
He's better than Ben.
But
But
he has 2 rings.
when was
But you got. But
did
when was
Ben
Ben's
sign this
rings though?
contract,
When was Ben's
But when
rings?
did Ben sign this
If we
contract?
talking about winning, Ben
That's a
wins.
fact. Ben-
Yeah,
When did
that's
Ben-
fine.
When did
a long
Ben
time
sign
ago.
this contract?
I agree, but he won them Super Bowls last decade.
He still won.
It's 2020. Come on.
I'm just saying.
That was a
That was a
ill
dig.
use of
That was a
that.
dig.
Yeah,
That was a dig.
Jared Goff.
Yeah,
Sucks.
yeah, get
not
over it.
not gonna argue. Jared
Okay,
Goff.
you missed one. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, they tied. They
No,
make the same
yeah,
amount of
they-
money.
they
Aaron
tied for
Rodgers and
fourth.
Jared Goff make the same amount of money.
That
Aaron
is-
Rodgers.
As much as I say about Aaron Rodgers on the show, that is ridiculous. By
Aaron
the way. I'm
Rodgers
sorry.
makes Aaron Rodgers better than Dak Prescott. We're not gonna do this with you.
No, not right
he's
now,
saying
it's
the
not.
fact that
No, I'm
Jared
just-
Goff.
I-
makes
yeah,
Aaron
yeah,
Rodgers.
I'm not even. I'm not. I was just saying. I didn't know that
Crazy.
fact was the same amount of money. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
what?
crazy. Yeah, that
Okay,
is.
Kirk Cousins.
he's better than Kirk Cousins, and you know I think that. And I like both.
I think they're the
I think
same.
they're about the same, but
They about
I
the
like
same,
both.
Yeah. Carson Wentz. We already know that you think he's better. I think Carson Wentz is better than Dak.
Okay, so why
I
can't
think
you give
even
Dak?
all right. So even with
I'll put Carson Wentz.
So how much
I like-
is Carson?
I like Carson
how much
Wentz
is
a little
Carson?
bit more
Okay,
than
how
Dak.
much is Carson making?
a year?
32.
Yeah.
And how much
I'm
is
offering
Jared Goff
Dak
making?
38.
And Aaron Rodgers.
33.5.
Yeah.
I'm offering Dak 38.
I'm
That's
giving
more
him
than
40.
them, and
I'm
I
giving
what
him
I'm
40.
saying, bro.
I give him
That's
40.
what-
I'm giving him 40.
Dak
How
making
much Russ-
You already got it.
Russ make 35.
35. I'm giving him 38. That's still
Yeah.
$3 more million than the next
the
person.
next person.
And we
Yeah.
know that the next person is better than you.
You only want 4 years, my guy. I'm giving you that 4.
I will give you 4 years, 38 mil a season, and I'll probably give you 50. No, I'll give you 75% of the contract fully
Guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Yep.
That's
You
what
know,
I would
you
do.
know, you're not cutting.
So
him.
what did
Fully
Zeke get?
guaranteed.
Zeke just got. I mean, he shouldn't have
I can
jumped the
tell
line.
you right now, I
Zeke
got-
shouldn't have jumped the line. By the way.
Zeke, you talking about per year?
Yeah.
Zeke gets 15 a year.
Oh, he's a running back. So what?
Yeah.
He got like
The highest paid running back is Christian McCaffrey at 16.
well deserved. I'm just saying.
Got my mask.
I think if you ask me, I'm
gonna have a down
If
year,
I'm
though.
Jerry Jones,
think
one,
so?
I
Yeah,
have
they're
the
gonna throw
money.
the ball a lot more.
He's a cat guru.
to him.
No, I think they got a lot of receivers. yo.
Trips
got-
right
they
from
got-
McCaffrey. That's
They
I
got
don't know what
DJ,
you talking
They got his
about.
man DJ Moore. They got Robbie Anderson. I feel like they signed somebody
They
else.
have
so I
a
can't
lot of
think
the
of
same
it.
Teddy, all right,
receivers.
all right, so
They
those
signed-
guys have speed. Teddy don't got the big arm.
Who do we
though.
have? Seth
Roberts.
Roberts. Seth Roberts. They do got a lot of speed on that team. It's a lot of
But
speed.
Teddy don't got a lot of arm for all that speed.
Sound
so
like a lot of screens.
Once they
Y'all's
get
after
deep,
the catch.
once they get deep,
Y'all's after the
check
catch.
down CMC baby.
Sounds like a lot of screens.
I'm
to
giving
me.
Dak 40 if he wants it. Just saying.
38.
not giving him
I think
40.
38 is a nice number for Dak. I think it meets him halfway because I know they were saying 36. He's saying 40. It meets halfway at 38.
My key is the guaranteed money. Like you could say
75%.
80% of the money.
I give you
guaranteed.
75% guaranteed.
If you say 41, 60, what are you getting? 100 guaranteed? Okay. That's cool. I think that's a fair deal. 100 guaranteed.
I'm not
That's all I
asking a
got.
lot. Speaking of people that want some more money, Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert, who came out and he asked for more money after leading the league in yards per carry.
Well, second to Lamar Jackson, but he led all running
Running
backs.
backs and
Running
yards
backs,
per carry. Shout out to Lamar.
He
Had to throw
signed
my
a
little-
3-year, $8.7 million contract. He was supposed to just play special teams. We all know the way their running back core went. He ended up as the lead man, got in the Super Bowl, had a really good playoff run. I think he
did.
had like 3 games of
Over 100 or something like that.
and
Yeah, he had a really
400
good.
yards, like all-purpose yards in one game. So he did really good.
Played good against us when he played here.
Yeah.
He was asking to make the same amount that Tevin Coleman makes, which is 4.5. Do y'all think that was out of the question? You signed your
I
contract.
don't
Give
think
it
it's
to him.
I don't think it's a ridiculous ask, but I do think it's. I feel like you're just trying to get something that you see somebody else making,
Yeah.
and you only had one good year, and this is like your 6th year in the NFL.
The only reason I'm not mad at it is that you signed me to be a reserve. Like, you didn't sign me to start, and now I'm starting. Like,
But
you
I
signed
mean,
me to play
all right.
special teams. That's like if I make the practice squad, and then
But he
you
gets-
pull me
he
up and I
gets-
make the same amount of
He
money.
gets just about $3 million a year to play special
But
teams.
how
That's
many
a
years
lot.
is left on his contract?
He just signed this last year.
So he
So-
just signed it. So what is he complaining?
So,
years
so,
left.
2 years.
so he had this
Yeah,
year and
2 years
next year.
left. Yeah.
And
Play
you
that
want-
out and show that it wasn't a flash in the pan. Because we never
that's
knew who he
it.
was
That's
before this
exactly
year.
what I'm
That's
saying.
his
That's
point.
what I'm
That's his
saying.
point.
I agree with you. I agree. I mean, his nickname is Ketchup and Mustard.
That's
so.
why I said just go ahead and.
And he is 28. He has fresh legs because he wasn't a full-time
Exactly.
running back.
And he
He'll
looks
make-
like he's
he'll
going to be
make
the number one running
2.5
back.
this year.
And he's
He'll
going to be the
make
number one
2.5
running
this
back this year.
Play it out.
Last
Play
year
out
he
your
made
deal.
1.4. This year he makes 2.5. Next year he'll make 2.8.
And on top of that, he ran for. I know he led the league in yards per carry for running back. He had like 700 something yards. It wasn't a crazy season.
He did-
Right.
But you know they have a similar offense to us where like a lot of the running backs touch the ball.
Exactly. So that means you're just a piece of a cog. I'm not
And
giving.
I think this year he's going in as the man, and we'll see how good he
I just
is.
think it shows that.
Well, now he
NFL
requested a trade.
So he
Yeah,
might
he
not.
requested
They
trade.
might be petty.
But I don't think the
They
only
believe
team that
Jarrett McKinnon going to come back
I
and
can't
save
think
him.
of any team that possibly trade for him at this
Tampa.
moment.
If I'm Tampa, I'm
Tampa,
going to
yeah,
get him.
That's about it. That's the only team I can
What you
think
giving
of.
up for him? A 3?
I mean, that's.
Well, I've been hearing that
yeah,
David
4.
Njoku might get a 4 or 5, so I think
Ugh.
Mostert might
Might
get
get a
a
6.
6.
And yeah, here running
might
back,
get
it
some-
might be a 6.
They might get some money.
Because, I mean,
Condition
just-
6.
You just pay up his.
Let me pull up the cow core. Let me just give you a fax machine.
but Mostert he didn't start a game last year at all, and he had 772 yards rushing. With no starts, 8 touchdowns.
He'll probably get 1,000.
He led them in carries too.
That's
But,
not.
I mean,
1,000 yards for a running back
137
isn't really
carries.
much of an accomplishment anymore.
700 yards?
No, I'm saying he probably will get 1,000 this
Yeah,
year.
that's what I'm
Are
saying.
they
a
offensive-
1,000
Without
running back
starting?
is a big deal today.
Yeah.
Especially
think
staying
too many
healthy.
guys-
If you get
Yeah.
800 while not starting, you can get over 1,000.
Yeah.
And I think the offensive line is really good too. So,
Offensive line is really good.
don't forget that.
He's going to touch the ball, so just go ahead, get them stats up, so and somebody will pay you. Like I said.
Really quickly, this is kind of football, but not really football. Madden also dropped the ratings for QBs. I'll give y'all some of the ratings just to see what y'all think. Of course, Joe Burrow was the highest. He had a 73. I mean, I'm sorry,
rookie
76.
rookie QB.
Yeah, rookies, yeah.
Oh, okay.
76 overall. His speed was at 83. His throw power was at 86.
This is accuracy.
I'm about to get that to you. Short accuracy is 88. Medium is 84. Deep is 85. And his play action is at 83.
So, all right, my one comment on that right there. If his accuracy is in the mid 80s, his throw power should not be. They are not the same.
Same,
He's
yeah.
way more accurate than he is.
strong arm.
Yeah. So, if anything, move the accuracy numbers up or drop the arm strength down. One of those two.
What was his overall?
76.
76.
And that's the highest of any rookie quarterback.
Next in line was Tua with a 73. His speed was at 81. His throw power was at 88. His short was 86. Medium 81. Deep was at 80. And his play action was at 84. Throw and a run was at 82.
I ain't mad at that.
That's fair.
Yeah, it seems about regular. Next up was Jordan Love. He was a 71. His speed was at 81. His throw power was a 90.
He does got this strong.
Talk to us
Yeah.
in like 4 years. 'cause he
Accuracy
ain't playing.
wise, 84, 80, 81, 82, and 81. I thought he had really decent. Everything kind of fit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
I think everybody's
Pretty
good
average.
except for Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow with the arm
the
strength.
arm strength.
Your man's Herbert.
That's not my man.
His speed was at 82. His throw power was a 92.
Give me Jordan Love arm over here.
I do think Herbert is in the best position to succeed. If he cannot succeed with the LA Chargers, he ain't nothing.
He'll start
He's not starting.
halfway through the season. He'll start.
No, I'm just saying. But if he
Tyrod's
can't
not
succeed
giving that
with that
job up.
roster, it's a problem. That's all I'm saying. But he can run his butt off. He like Josh Allen a little bit. He can run.
Accuracy wise,
He doesn't have that strong arm like that.
Nah, he has that arm.
He's not
That's the
stronger
one
than
thing-
Jordan Love.
That's the one thing I will give
His
him.
just not
arm is
accurate,
not
though.
He's
strong.
not
Give
as
me
accurate.
Jordan Love.
I think I'll give them like equal
No.
arm strength. 91, 90. I'll give them about equal, personally speaking.
So if Jordan Love and Justin Herbert was on the Chargers, you would start Jordan Love?
I would.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
I was just
Love.
wondering.
I think
I was
Jordan
wondering.
Love got the
I was wondering.
intangibles to me that Justin Herbert don't have. Just kind of finishing out with a couple funny things. Jalen Hurts was a 68. Jacob Eason was a 63.
Neither will play this year.
Jake
Yeah.
Fromm was a
Hurt.
62.
he
It's
definitely
kind of
not-
funny. His throw power was an 82.
Didn't
The man can't throw far for save his life.
He accurate.
He
shout
knows how to throw out some racist comments.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Get him
wasn't
out of
Joe-
here. Get him out of here.
Shout out to Tyler Huntley on the
I do
Ravens.
think, though,
He
if-
won't make the team, though.
If Josh Allen were to get hurt, which I hope he doesn't, Jake Fromm will shock some people. I'm telling you.
I think Drake Fromm
Jake Fromm
is-
will shock the NAACP.
Yeah.
That's who he will shock.
I
He's
think-
very accurate. I
He's
think he
very
can play.
racist.
I
he
think
can
that
play,
Jake
though.
Fromm is a really intelligent person when it comes to playing the position of quarterback. I just don't think he has any of the attributes, intangibles, or anything that makes me feel like he can succeed at the next
But I
level
feel
playing
like
quarterback.
coming in as a freshman, playing in the SEC, getting to the the championship is big time. Getting to the SEC championship.
Yeah.
But
That's big time.
college, the professionals, not every like we can name a lot of people that
He
did
just
really well in
remind me
college
of
who
one
we
of them
don't
people
know
from
that
American
didn't do
Pie for
anything.
whatever reason.
And NFL, look,
He reminds me
Trent
of
Richardson.
Chad Pennington.
Trent Richardson
Okay.
looked like an All Pro.
Serviceable.
Chad Pennington's a good comparison.
It's serviceable.
Noodle arm, short accuracy.
Yeah.
Chad's
With the
not
right
a racist.
system. Okay. Well, I'm not defending his
Comments.
sayings. Yeah,
Just
I don't-
saying.
I'm just saying
we're
his
just gonna
football
put it out there.
acumen.
We're gonna
Because
put it on
Josh
tape.
Allen ain't a saint either, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, they in Buffalo.
Oh, Lord.
Moving on. Last thing we're gonna hit y'all off with today is it was recently released the NFL standings for the last decade. So every team's record over the last 10 years, just kind of going through. We'll give our opinions on some of the things. Pick a division, fellas. What y'all want me to start with?
I mean, we can start with the team that won the most, which is the Patriots.
Patriots.
The Patriots. So the Patriots won 23 more games than anybody else over the last 10 years.
Yes.
If you look at
We
this,
may have the graphic
The
or may not
Bills-
have the graphic in front of
No,
you.
Yo,
Yeah,
look,
Okay,
the
yeah,
gra- you'll be able to
you'll
see
see the
the graphic.
graphic. Yeah.
look at
The
the
disparity.
Bills. Yes. If you look at this, the Bills average going 7-9 a year. Like, that is sick. And the Patriots average winning 12 games a year.
I mean, this just goes to show you how weak the division was.
Yeah,
because
literally.
The Patriots had 54 wins more than the next team, which was the Bills.
That's
at
ridiculous.
71 and 89. The
Bills,
Patriots were
Dolphins, and the
125
Jets
and
all
35.
right there with each
Yeah,
other.
they're all about equal at about 7 wins, 9 losses per year. Coming up, still in the AFC, the Steelers were 102, 57 and 1. The Ravens 98 and 62. This was really close, just a 4-game gap.
Till you get to the bottom.
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
got the Browns, who had the worst record out of anybody with 42, 117, and
The Browns are 9 full games beneath anybody else.
The Browns look like the Patriots record upside down.
And the crazy thing is about the Bengals, we forget they had 5 straight years of making the playoffs, I think, and they
Yeah.
still are under 500.
yeah.
they ain't really did much either.
Andy Dalton's terrible.
Yeah.
I've been on the record for a long time.
Hey, he done did better than they did before. But hey, that's just me.
Carson Palmer
Carson
and
Palmer
Chad
was
had
that
some
guy.
good years.
Yeah.
They had some
Sad
good
thing is
years.
they never-
TJ Houshman's out. No, they had us.
House
on.
Mazzilli championship.
Yeah.
South,
forgot
you got
he
the
played
Texans
those
and the
two,
Colts tying, both with 82 and 78.
Yeah, that kind of tells a story about that division because that's an up and down division anyway. It's either Colts or Texans winning that.
Yeah, but they're all average. Like, even the best teams in that division are usually
It's
average.
average, yeah.
And the Colts were good because Andrew Luck was good.
Yeah,
The
they
rest of
only
that
what 4
roster-
games? Yeah, 4 games over 500. Oh, 4 games of
Average.
Yeah.
This is an average division. Other than the Jacksonville Jaguars, who by far are the worst team outside of Cleveland in the NFL.
51 and 109.
The Jags are a full 11 games worse than the next bad team, which
No. It's the Bucks after that with 59 wins.
Oh, so 8 games worse than the next worst team.
After that, you got the West, which was the Chiefs taking it over at 96 and 64, followed by the Broncos with 89 and 71. To me, the thing I like the most about this is this shows that I was not lying when I told y'all the Chargers have a really good year and then a really bad year because they was 77 and 83 in the last decade. They have a year where they go 12 and 4, and the next year they go 4 and 12. I don't understand how it happens, but that's just how it is. If I was a Chargers fan, I'd be pretty upset. I smiled when I saw this next one. You know,
The most overrated division in football.
yeah, but we came out on top with 1 win. The Eagles 87 and 73 with the Cowboys.
Right, solid. 86 and 74. What's that percentage?
I don't know what it is.
I'll
but
I know one of them is
no.
better than the other one. Though.
86 and
But
74.
that division shows you that division is just a flip flop with just 1 win. It's very similar to the AFC.
All right,
Like a
so-
60.
And other than
86. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
the
Yeah, it's
highest
not- it's like
the highest team, the winningest team in that division is the lowest NFC like winner through all the divisions, which lets me know the NFC East is the worst division in football,
Yeah.
and all the hype and all the talk is nonsense.
They still got more wins than the South.
Think I'm gonna win the who?
The South, AFC South.
But I said the team at the top.
Oh yeah. No, I'm saying-
And no, they don't have. I said in the NFC.
Oh okay, yeah, they're the bottom of the NFC.
Yeah.
Next was the team with the tie for the second most wins. The Packers at 102 and 56 and 2.
Consistently good.
The Vikings 81, 77 and 2. Then you have the Bears and the Lions.
I didn't think the Lions would have 72.
Yeah.
That's a lot for them.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
surprised.
considering the Bengals have 77, I feel like the Lions and the Bengals are pretty much the same. So
I just think
Not bad at
the
that.
Lions are a little bit more quiet. Because nobody
At least
pays
the Bengals
attention.
made the
I think the
playoffs.
Lions
Nobody
have-
pays attention to
The
the
Lions have a
Bengals,
lot of 7 and 9.
I think we
8
paid
and 8
attention
years.
to
They're in our
Bengals.
division.
Yeah,
but,
that's why.
And nationally, nobody.
Not even-
I've never
yeah.
seen.
Yeah, I think the Lions are headed for
Outside of the
another.
0-16, they have a lot of 7 and 7, 7 and 9, 8 and 8
6 and
years.
10.
6
Matt
and 10
Stafford's
years.
actually pretty good.
Matt Stafford
but-
is one of the
Yeah,
most
they-
underrated quarterbacks in the NFL.
Because of the team he is on.
And if he didn't get hurt last year, it probably would have been 7 and 9.
Uh-huh.
And he would have had very good numbers too.
Yo,
'cause
yeah, his
he
first
was
games.
balling.
Yeah, he was going off last year.
Probably would threw for
I
like
mean, I said the
5,000.
same thing about Andy Dalton, and y'all criticized me.
He's trash. All right, I'm not.
Andy
gonna-
Dalton had a really good first couple games.
Andy Dalton put up numbers, but he's not better than Matthew Stafford.
No, he's not better than
Okay,
Matt.
that's all I'm trying to say.
Andy Dalton just threw the ball a lot. That's not
Yeah.
good numbers. That's not the same thing.
He was throwing. Who was he throwing to? John
Doesn't-
Ross.
Doesn't matter,
John.
You sure he was throwing to John Frost?
bro. When they had AJ
Like
Green,
for
he
4
was
games.
trash.
Oh,
You know he
right.
get hurt every year.
When they had AJ Green,
games.
he was trash. He was trash. He's trash. He's
Next
trash.
is the Saints with 160, and then the Falcons with 89 and 71. I was surprised to see the Bucks this low, but I guess it
Not
makes
me.
sense.
They are the losingest franchise in all the
Yeah,
sports.
you thinking because
Win percentage wise,
Yeah.
they are the
Okay.
losingest franchise in all the sports.
Then
That's
around
terrible.
it out, you got the Seahawks at 159 and 1, and then the 49ers at 79 and 1.
49ers had several bad years after Harbaugh left.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see that the Ravens have the 6th best record in the last decade. It shows that we've been doing,
Consistency.
we've been doing really good. We had a couple down years, but
Not many.
Even the
though.
down
Not
years are
many.
like
it was
8
like
and
2.
8.
It was like 2.
It's like
Yeah.
8 and 8. So there was 2015 where they went 5 and 11 because everybody got
Injuries.
hurt.
Yeah.
And then 2013 after the Super Bowl we went 8 and 8 because Joe Flacco was terrible and that team lost a lot of leadership.
Yeah.
Other than that, nine
solid.
or more wins every year under
Give
Joe
us
Harbaugh.
about 9 at least.
I mean, I think that there will be a nice trend. I don't think that the teams that you see currently are going. Well, some of them will stay up there for the next decade. Some of them won't. You know, it all comes down to organization, strength, coaching, and all of those things.
A lot can happen in 10 years, people.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts, comments that you guys want to share at this time?
Andy Dalton sucks.
Shout
Andy
out.
Dalton can win. He can take the Cowboys to the playoffs.
He can.
And,
But
and that trash division, yeah. It's all it's one big dumpster fire and they'll be at the top of it. Yes.
pay Dak whatever it takes
Not whatever
to
it
get
takes.
him on the field.
Not 48 years.
Thirty.
I mean, but if I'm Dak, though, I'm playing out this year. I'm taking my 30, what? You take
31.
30? Yeah, I'm taking my 31.
31.5.
I'm going to ball out, and I'm going to get my 40.
That's still a bag, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I would do that too. If you want to take the 31 right now, if he has another season like he did last year, give
Or
him
take the
40.
31.
Give him
Take the
40.
31.
If he has another season like he did last year and they get to the playoffs, give him 40.
Take your 31, and if they don't pay you, somebody else will. I
I'm gonna
promise you
tag
that.
him again.
They all gonna tag
I'm
him.
just saying.
But
But if they
the
tag
tag
him next year, it's
37.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
37.
Might as well pay him.
37.
Right.
I think the NFL has to do something about the tag. I'm not a big fan.
The
of how
players
teams
hate
can-
the tag too.
Yeah,
It's
how
terrible.
teams can really just manipulate.
I think
the
you
tag.
should only be able
Running
to do
backs
it
see it
once.
the most.
I think you should only be able to do it once, and then after
I,
that,
I don't think you should because think about it. So if you're a first round draft pick, the team already has the 5th year option to pick up. Then after that they tag you again, and then after
6
that they
years.
tag you again.
But I
That's
mean-
7 years that you played.
Yeah, like he said, if you get it once, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, because we all saw what happened with
one
Le'Veon.
time.
But the only thing about that is if you get hurt on that franchise a year, then it's like,
It's ball game. Ain't nobody paying you after that.
especially if you play running back.
Yeah.
I think
Feel
the
sorry for running
tag should
backs.
only be eligible for certain positions, and it's the ones that people are going to pay top dollar for.
Oh,
Left tackle,
quarterback,
quarterback, corner. Those 3. Other than that,
pass rusher too.
pass
Yeah,
rusher.
pass rusher.
Other than that,
No. Especially not running back. Especially as we talk about running backs are like, you can just plug them in. Any running back.
I ain't saying all that.
yeah,
Certain,
I am.
certain people I don't think are.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't-
the
there
top
aren't-
5 guys,
Yeah, not
Saquon and
Zeke,
CMC,
yeah, you feel me,
those guys. But the
any
rest of
other
the league,
place, yes, you can. You
No, I
can.
think the Rams will fall off without Gurley this year, even though they didn't really do too well last year. I think Gurley's
Gurley's
gonna-
Gurley didn't even play.
I think Gurley is going to ball out this year with the Falcons.
I don't.
What
think
Falcon
he'll be all right. I
running
think he'll be
back
all
balled out? Name a Falcon running back.
Freeman
that
balled
balled
out before he got hurt.
Devontae Freeman
The
did
last
ball
one
out.
that really balled to me was Michael Turner. And
Yeah.
I'm talking
Devontae
like,
Freeman balled out like
I think Freeman's numbers
2-3
was
years
better
ago.
than Turner's,
Yeah,
though.
people be sleeping
I think
on Devontae
Freeman's
Freeman
best
numbers.
year was better than Michael Turner's best year.
you
but
look up,
Freeman
you
got
look
a
up
couple
Freeman, I'll
injuries.
look up
That's fine.
Michael Turner.
That's just
I'm
my
already here.
guess. But Freeman had a couple good years before he got injuries, concussions or whatever it was.
I think
the year they went to the Super Bowl, he had 10 for 79. He had 1079.
That's not like
Yeah, that's
top
not-
echelon
yeah.
running
But as
back.
much as
That's
they
what
threw
I'm
the
saying.
ball, though,
All right,
Yeah,
so
that's-
all right, so
that's
Michael,
what I'm
Michael Turner,
saying.
Michael Turner in 2008 ran for 1,700. Michael
That-
Turner in 2010 ran for 1,400.
That's what I'm saying.
he
There or
balled.
no.
Michael Turner was the last guy that really balled.
That's what
at
I'm
running
saying.
back.
Any running
We
back could
compare-
get 1079, bro, and that's what
Not
I'm
in
saying.
that passing offense like that.
Yes, he
I
can.
mean,
I mean,
was
Matt
a
Ryan was the
extremely
Matt Ryan's rookie
passive
year. Matt Ryan's rookie year.
Ain't that
He
the year
went
he
for,
won MVP? Ain't
I
26?
think that was MVP.
That was the year he
So
won
they threw it
MVP.
like
2015 was the year. he
Since
won.
that's what I'm saying. Since Matt Ryan came
No,
to the
2017.
Falcons, they've been
No,
a
17 was
passing
the
team.
Eagles. So it was 16.
Any
right?
16
running
was the
back
year
could
he won
get
MVP.
1079, bro. Especially Todd Gurley, he can get 1079.
I don't think he's getting 1079. I give him like 1,000, go close to 1,000.
But that's what I'm. They not. All I'm saying, they're not going to
Yo,
run
it's,
the ball.
it's hard
that
to have
much.
it's hard to have a running back with 1,700 when your quarterback is throwing for 5,000.
But we talking about the same quarterback though. It's the same guy.
What year was
Since
that?
Michael Turner left.
It was it was Matt Ryan's rookie year.
Yeah,
That's
34.
why.
What? 34 what?
Yeah, 3,400 yards his rookie year. So 34 and your running
All right.
back ran for 17.
All right,
Versus
so what about
5,000 and your running back ran for a stat.
2010 where he ran for 1371?
37,
Okay, the next year he ran for 1340.
41.
Okay, so obviously it's doable. You can throw for 4 stats like Matt Ryan always
I
does.
said 5. He threw for 5 in 2016. He didn't throw for 4. 5,000
That's
yards.
MVP though. He's not doing that again.
Oh, he's not doing that.
He might throw for about 45, 48 this year.
Yeah, he's
they
not
gonna throw
throwing
that thing.
5,000 again though. They is definitely gonna throw that
They're
game.
gonna throw that thing.
Shout out to what's his name? Tight end.
Hayden
Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst. He's
Hayden
gonna
Hurst.
ball out this year. He's gonna have a really good year.
Yeah.
My
I
guy
mean, yeah, he
Hayden
definitely going to catch the pill. I mean, that's all they do. Throw the ball.
Hurst. Right, just get open.
Right.
Well, I think Todd Gurley's.
That's why I
I think he'll
think
get around 1,000.
Todd Gurley, if he's not going to run the
think
ball
he's-
that much,
I think he's
so
kinda-
when he does, I think he's
I think
going to have a
his knees are
decent
gonna
year.
his knees are gonna prevent him. I don't think he's over that knee injury. I'm not sold.
I don't
I'm
thi-
sold on his ability. I'm not sold on his health.
I think he's going to be good. I don't think they're going
I
to
think
use
they
him
was
as that
over.
workhorse.
I think they was overhyping it a little bit.
And they can throw to him too.
I heard
Yeah.
I heard his arthritis. Like it's not
It's- no,
something
they
that
said
goes
it's
away.
bad, yeah.
I still think they was overhyping it a little bit.
We'll find out.
What was his numbers? Didn't he have?
I don't know, but I just
Todd
don't.
Gurley was awful last year.
Yeah.
I
Todd
don't
Gurley
think
was
they're
not
going to
doing
use
that.
him as that workhorse.
I was
so
trading him for
that's the
dirt
thing.
in fantasy football.
So I think
And he
Bobby
can
Hurst
catch,
the
like I
case.
said.
Yeah.
He's a decent blocker.
He's not going to be that.
857 yards last year.
He'll have more than that this year.
What
Yeah.
total yards?
Yeah.
Rushing.
Rush.
857.
857. He'll have more than that.
Yeah, I think he'll be
He'll
close to
get a stat.
1,000.
Yeah,
He'll
he'll
be
get a
around
stat.
1,000.
He'll be good.
That was his worst year of his career.
I'm trying to.
Not surprised.
And they're not going to use him like.
That was probably
he
his least
was
amount of
getting
carries too, right?
used in-
Yeah, he ain't gonna get the
the-
ball more than 15 times a game
Exactly.
anyway.
Least amount of carries? I wouldn't be surprised.
Games, yards. Where's the carries? Yes, least amount of
And
carries.
then he playing in his
Well,
hometown.
his rookie
so
year, he had
probably
6
gonna-
more carries, but had 300 more yards, almost 300 more
Yeah, and
yards.
I think
250.
he didn't even play a lot.
6
of
more
the
carries
games.
and 250. That's a big difference. But he balled out as a rookie.
Yeah, I was
Going
about
back
to
to
say,
Georgia, I think he'll be motivated. He'll be healthy. I think the season will be delayed a little bit, so maybe more
Agreed.
time to get himself together.
because now they're talking
You
about
need to go on the
possibly no
hyperbolic
preseason.
time change.
I know they went from 4 games to
To
2
two.
games.
Now they say
Now
it's
they said they
probably-
might
We
not
don't
be
need
done.
preseason.
I don't think we need, but it's going to suck
gonna
for the
suck,
undrafted
yeah.
guys or the rookies.
Yeah, that, and I want to see like how
Chemistry,
Do you do,
I
how do you
wanna-
do rosters now? Because I think you might have to max up
I
how
wanna-
many rosters by
I
star,
think
how
what
many
they should do.
practice squads
I was about to say
spots
that's
there
what I was
are.
about to say. They should increase the practice
They already
squad.
increased both of them by 2 just for this season alone.
Yeah,
So
I
went
think
from
they should
53 to
increase the
55.
practice squad by like 10.
So take it to this year it moved to 14, so 24.
24 in the
Because
practice
what you do
squad,
when
and
somebody
then
gets it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to have a constant, fresh rotation of
Because you're not
healthy
able to practice
bodies.
against other
Exactly.
teams.
Exactly.
And then I think also you can, since it's no preseason, if training camp usually the end of July, you can run July through September, like early September, just straight training camp.
August to September.
Yeah, so
I honestly want to
Run
see
them right
how the chemistry is because I think preseason, even though the
but
starters
who
don't
plays
really-
anymore?
Nobody.
So
That's
that's
what I'm
why
saying. I'm
I'm-
cool with
no,
that.
they will
Yeah,
play
week 1
like
is
a-
always a little rusty in certain situations.
Yeah, but
For certain
usually
people.
like on preseason, like the 4th game, they'd probably do like the first drive or something just
Some
to see
people.
how they look.
Outside the third game, most people don't really play.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, just the undrafted guys.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what I'm
it's
But I
the
think, like we
rookies.
said, I think they get hurt with this more than anything. Those undrafted people who they
or
make their
even
team
or
off of-
even just your rookies that are going to be contributors that
Yeah,
don't have
they need
NFL
that.
experience. They need
Yeah.
some NFL
It might be
speed.
hard
game
for them
reps.
to
Yeah,
contribute.
exactly.
That's why
Speaking
I
of
said, don't expect
NFL
rookies.
speed, shout out to Hollywood Brown. Seeing you put on some weight, seeing you out here
what is
working
he,
hard.
185 now.
Yeah.
181, I think, but he looks like
You see
he's
him
going
running
to
up
a
the
Pro
hill,
Bowl.
bro.
I think he's making a pro
He
bowl.
look like
going to a
he like
Pro
a wide
Bowl.
receiver
I think
one.
he's making a. He's,
I ain't gonna lie. I know I clowned you. I said you was a 2. You look like a wide receiver 1. now.
remember
I'm
what
not
I said
gonna lie.
draft night? I love the guy.
He look
I
like
was a big Hollywood.
Yeah.
fan.
I was a fan. Honestly, I
Honestly-
always thought he was a 2.
No, I was always
Yeah,
a
wide
fan,
He
receiver.
just
but
was small.
This
Agreed. He needed that 20 pounds.
this off season, I became more of a fan just seeing his work ethic.
He works.
But
His work ethic is
I said he
out
had
of
the
this
work
world.
ethic because we know who his cousin is. Come on down. We know you got the work ethic.
Let's
You
wrap
want to
up.
play in the league. Bring Antonio
He is his
Brown
cousin without
to
the off the
Baltimore.
field, and
Bring
we'll
him.
take you AB as well, baby. That's right.
Welcome to the train.
Come on down,
Welcome.
because this year is going to be a year like no other.
Welcome.
God damn it, we going to take everything. God damn it. If you got to miss 6 games, we'll be waiting for you.
Here's my only thing, right? I know you two not on the AB train.
I
If
wouldn't mind AB.
If AB come to the Ravens, what team beating us? We going 16-0 with AB. We going 16.
I'm not going 16.
I got us at 13-3, 14-2 without him. If we get AB,
That's a fact.
that is a AB
Unless-
can bring a game or 2 wins.
And unless he implodes.
But I don't
the
think
locker
Well, I mean,
room.
he gonna get an 8-game suspension. He only gonna play the last 8 games of the season. At that point,
We just need it for the
how
playoffs.
you gonna implode on the last 8 games?
Look, we just
bro?
need it for the
He
playoffs.
getting an 8-game
We just need it
suspension.
for the playoffs.
He imploded before he played a snap in Oakland, so you never know what that man
Like,
is
he
doing.
was- he was
We had
that-
a whole bunch of stuff going on.
He
back
was
then,
zapping
you know?
during the summertime.
I don't
Like,
think-
It's nice outside.
Right.
Why you wilding like this?
I don't think with his cousin he will wild out like that, and I don't think some of the guys in the locker room will let him wild
Yeah, I
out.
think
We don't got that solid veteran presence. Now, if Suggs still played there, like, cool.
So,
Our
so
owner-
I don't think
our
we
owner's
need-
a mobster,
I
though.
don't think that this team needs that veteran presence because I think people just enjoy playing with Lamar Jackson. Like I know he's not a veteran,
It's
but
not
I think
even-
like that persona of being around Lamar, a lot of people feed into it.
I just think it's the Ravens organization. With Lamar, yes, it's 10 times better because everybody does want to play
I mean,
Lamar.
no, you can say the same thing about the Steelers organization.
No, but you can say
I just
something
think
different about us.
The
Look
Ravens,
at like Eric Weddle.
Yeah, there's a lot of players
Eric
that
Weddle
came
retired
here.
a Raven.
Yeah.
He played for us for like 3 seasons. He played in LA for how many years? Well, not LA. It wasn't
San
LA then.
Diego.
He played in San Diego for how many years?
Like 10.
And he came here and was like, I like being here better than there.
I mean-
like think about the amount of people that retire a Raven,
Raven,
after being
facts,
somewhere else
yeah.
for so
Steve
many
Derek
years.
Mason,
I also
Steve
say
Smith-
Steve
Steve Smith
Smith didn't retire
yeah,
Ravens.
he
He
did.
retired in
Carolina.
Carolina.
Derek Mason
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
Oh,
Derek
okay.
Mason did. Yeah.
Derek Mason spent like half his career.
Yeah.
there.
I'm just
That's
saying,
the-
the
Steve
amount of
Smith
people-
does still do Raven games. Just
Facts.
saying.
He comes here live. He
Just
loves
saying.
like. I think that people just love it once they get here. I think that he would change a lot. One of his
That play like a
one of his
Raven
baby mothers
culture.
was from
Yeah,
here.
real.
Yeah,
And then you gotta think,
People feed
you
into
get
it.
to play with the MVP, unanimous MVP, and he's a brother and a quarterback, just like Mahomes getting paid. Get your money, young brother.
I think he'll get somewhere underneath Mahomes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think, like you
it's
said-
not going to be Mahomes. It's
Well,
gonna
by
be
the
a
time
little-
we pay him, he might get four.
He
Well,
ain't
at
getting
least-
10 years,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, per year.
Yeah, his per year could possibly.
He's gonna be
By the
40
time
plus.
we pay him,
he's
it
gonna
might
be
be-
40 plus.
yeah.
But I think when you see, like I said, the work ethic of your quarterback and MVP working just as hard as anybody.
That's these young players that we have. The work ethic is. I love it. I love it. Even Lamar telling them to come down to Florida. Let's get this practice.
Not Florida. Corona going crazy down there.
Corona Central.
only good thing in Florida,
COVID.
baby. Lamar Jackson.
Speaking of COVID, shout out to Jamal Crawford signing with the Brooklyn COVIDs. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but
With the Brooklyn Colts.
he's 40 years old. He's older, and
He
he's
gonna
risking his
ball
health.
out. He gonna
No,
ball
I
out.
love Jamal
He
Crawford.
averaged
He gonna average
30.
20. I was about to say he gonna average like
He
27.
gonna average 25 shots, so you know he
Right.
put.
He getting the ball every time. Just pass it.
Yo, gonna go in the gym. It's really up in.
Him and Michael Beasley gonna look like what you
everything.
see on IG when people be hooping on IG. That's what it's gonna look like.
That's what it is to them.
It's
That's
gonna
what
be
it's gonna be.
all
It's
shot
YMCA.
attempts.
They might as well make this.
They might as well go pick up Isaiah
Hoodie
Thomas
Mello.
back.
Everybody,
They might
come on
as well-
down.
Don't be disrespectful. Yo.
What Hoodie Mello?
Don't be disrespectful. Melo is signed to a team already. Why you being disrespectful, yo?
We need Hoodie Mello,
Melo-
not
so Melo
Carmelo.
Melo has not said whether he's playing or not yet.
Hey,
If Melo don't play, that might be a
Stay
wrap for
home
him.
with La La Boy and make you another kid. Shoot the club up, baby. But if you're watching this here, remember, always to pull out. And hit that like and subscribe button, baby. Disqualified opinions.